What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Tuesday, March 18th, and we have 4 NBA games to talk about today. First game up is the Hawks and the Hornets. Hornets are home underdogs plus 6.5. Totals at 236.5. I don't have a play in that. I don't have a play in that game. Hawks could blow out the Hornets. Hornets have been getting blown out by a lot of teams recently, but the Hawks haven't had a couple good showings recently. They didn't show up versus the Clippers. They lost to Brooklyn. They won the previous 4, and they lost to Milwaukee by 6. Beat Memphis, and then had 2 losses to Oklahoma City, was a blowout, and Miami blew them out 131-109 as well. So a lot of teams, when they catch the Hawks, they really catch them. But these two teams just played on the 16th. No. These two teams just played on the 12th of March. So not that long ago, 6 days ago. And the score was 123-110, Hawks. I think that the Hawks can still cover this number, but I would not be surprised now that we're in Charlotte if the Hornets competed a little better and at least covered the spread, if not won the game. So Trae Young is on the report, but probable. Lonzo's on the report also, but listed as probable. So both the stars should play. Over might not be the best look either. That's why I don't really have a bet in this. I think it really could go either way. Next game up, we got the Nets and the Celtics. Celtics 13.5-point favorites at home. Totals at 214. They're just coming off a game that they played on Saturday. I think it was the 15th. And Brooklyn lost that game 115-113. So really competed as 11-point underdogs. Almost won outright. Now we're back in Boston. Brooklyn coming off a win versus the Hawks. So they have played another game since then. They had a back-to-back that night. Can they cover this 13.5 points again? I would bet they can. Right now, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brunson are on the injury report, and if either one of them sit, I think Jaylen Brown is already out. Jaylen Brown's already out. Jason Tatum is questionable, and they might be getting ready for, there's a couple parts of their schedule they got to done. Back-to-back coming up, Portland and Sacramento, and play the Jazz in a couple days too. So no, they're not really resting anybody. Get ready for that part of the schedule. This might just be a good time in the schedule to rest people. So if they do sit, I'd kind of like the Nets to still cover this number. They are starting to get some pieces back. Clowney is probable tonight. And it's a big number. Nets plus 13.5. Bucks and Warriors, Curry might rest tonight. Speaking of people sitting. So I think that's why the spread is how it is with the Golden State Warriors 3-point underdogs at home. The books are planning on Curry sitting, so they don't want to give you a short number with the Bucks. Or underdog price with the Bucks if Curry's going to sit. So that number will probably move if he does play, but this is where it's at now at -3 plus 3. If he does rest, I like the under 227.5. The Warriors are I want to say a better defensive team now with Draymond and Jimmy Butler on the floor together, kind of like the Heat team was. A defensive juggernaut for all those years, and that was partly because of Jimmy Butler and how he played with everybody else on the floor. So now that he's over there in Golden State, I think that the under on certain nights is a very good look, and I kind of like the under tonight. We know both of these teams can score. Golden State plays at a slower pace these days without the Splash Brothers in their prime. They just came off an under game. The game was supposed to be 233 against the Nuggets, and it went to 19. So way under the total there. They played an under game with the Knicks. They barely went over with the Kings. Had a high-scoring game with the Blazers, and they went under with the Pistons. So Any of these teams that do play defense also, they're going under. The Portland and Sacramento games, those two teams don't play defense, so I bet it was a back and forth type of game. But all these other games have gone under. So, kind of like that look for this game. Bucks and Warriors under 227. And Cavs and Clippers. With the way that the Clippers have been playing, I think that they're going to have to lock down the Cavs to compete in this game, and that leads to another under for me. They're at home in the Intuit Dome, where they had that wall for free throws, and I think that the end of the game is going to be a battle of defense if the Clippers want to win. So that's why I'm going to be on that one. I don't really have a good pick on the side. Clippers could win at home. Cavs could win on the road. Like I said the other day, they are 42-24-1. Won 26 games on the road, lost 6. So it's hard to really step in front of that team, but kind of like an under. Kind of like both these defenses to show up tonight and us not get to 231.5. So those are going to be my picks. Instead of staying off the Hawks and Hornets, I like the Nets plus 13.5. I like the under in the Bucks and Warriors, and I like the under in the Cavs and Clippers. So lock those in, let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk some more NBA. I'll see you then.